Okay. Sup, guys? What's up? What's up? What's up? The SG or SSG from your name? Really? I'm a seal. Yeah. I'm a seal. I'm a seal. I'm a seal. So today we're doing another coaching session for Dexterity, who's in the chat right now. Yeah, hopefully it's fun. I'm just doing some stuff to make sure everything goes out well. What kind of noise does the seal make? Yeah, that's what they make. If you hear crying in the background, it's my dog. He won't shut up. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Doing VC. I will drop you down into a private channel once I have like everything set up and everything. So don't worry. Yeah. And then I'll explain what we're doing. Yeah. Yup. I'm just trying to make sure everything is all settled and good. And just chatting with you guys. Once it hits like 8, I should be good. Just 5 minutes. How we doing tonight? I'm doing okay. I'm chilling. I'm vibing. I'm pretty happy. I'm using my new model. Just fun. We're gonna set up a cozy playlist. Hell yeah. Is it okay if I swear? I might spill somewhere. Depends on what curse words you're using. Yeah. I swear like a sailor, but we try to keep everything a little not too unhinged on this channel. Yeah. Sometimes I say damn it. Okay, yeah, that's fine. That's totally okay. Okay, so just to explain what is happening, just in case anybody who doesn't know. Hold on. I am going to show Discord real quick. Where's my Discord? The fuck? There it is. Alright. So, for anybody who doesn't know, this is my Discord. And what I do, or what I have done, is I did a @ in my Discord in announcements. My recent coaching bot did really well. While I have older coaching sessions recorded, I'd rather get something more new. If anybody is wanting to improve at support and doesn't mind their coaching session being used for content, please hit me up. This is completely free. All I need is a ranked game of yours and your time. So, what we're doing is for anybody who wants to DM me and basically doesn't mind being used for content like their coaching session, I will watch a live VOD of you playing, and kind of just backseat a little bit and kind of just try to steer you in the right decision making and what you should be thinking about throughout the game. And then afterwards, I do a full VOD review of the game just to basically seal everything together in a little package for you to be able to digest the information that needs to be focused on that you can take into your next game. Because I will talk about some higher elo and harder content for free. What a deal. Yeah. The only thing is you will be in a YouTube video that you will be streamed and you will be used for content. If you don't mind that, then it's completely for free. So feel free, if you haven't already, you can join my Discord and get in on this if you want. Yeah. Oh great heavens, what amazing prices. Yeah. It's completely for free. But I will use your session for YouTube content and post in shorts, and I will stream it and everything. Setting up an overlay right now so I can stream myself. Okay, nice. Hi, Koi. But yes, that's just a easy and fast explanation on what exactly is happening this stream. For anybody who is new to my streams and doesn't really know what I do here. Yeah. Yes. I'm new to your stream, Kappa. Yeah, you're new to my stream. But let's get into it now. So I will move. Oh, I'm just going through my entire fucking Discord. Yuck. Just join any VC dexterity and then I'll drop you down. And then we'll start the coaching session. Where's the Lulu overlay? The Lulu dog overlay? It's gone, I'm sorry. I'm finally refining my champ pool instead of being a stubborn geezer. Yo, let's go, nice. That's all that, like, I always recommend people to start maybe doing, like, keep your champ pool to 3 champions. 3 champions is the max you should have. Yeah, Koi was one of the first actual students that I ever had when it comes to coaching. And he says I'm good at coaching, but I feel like at the time I was pretty bad. I just tried my best. Yeah, he did hit GM. Hi, Tutor Cat. How are you doing, girly pop? Oh god, dude, we love Tutor. If you haven't, guys, check out my YouTube. I just posted my my YouTube video with Tutor's coaching session. Switch to lobby VC. Oh, there you are. Okay, let me drop you down. Okay, hello. Oh, wait, hold on. I have my shit muted, and I need to adjust my stuff. Hello? Hello? Oh, hello?
Setting it up. I have a sorry, I have like a friggin' what's it called, a syndrome where my voice sounds like very high pitched than it actually is, so
Nah, you're all good.
don't mind it, please.
You're all good, you're all good. So what's gonna happen is you're going to play one live game, and I'm gonna try to like backseat you a little bit, and try to talk you through the game and what you should be looking at, and then we will VOD review after. It should be about an hour and 30 minutes max to 2 hours.
Okay.
I'm still mad I
So
took
go ahead
Nami
and
Q in
set
that
up-
bot.
Oh my.
It's like then taking Nami Q is good there. It's just, yeah, you needed to queue a little faster. You
Okay.
choked it?
Setting it
Nah.
up right now. I'm just setting up my own setup because yeah, it's kind of lagging behind in terms of capacity.
Thank you, Sarah, for the follow.
Get
No problem. Take your time.
okay. Set it up, and hopefully this works. Okay,
Hopefully.
okay, so I have my output and I have you as the input here. Let's see what happens. All right. NG Dexterity is my streamer handle. I have now streamed my own on my own, and this is the first time in 7 months where I'm actually going to stream in front
Let's
of an actual
go.
audience. The reason why I did stop streaming, yeah, my voice. I got my jungle. Okay, this is good. I play Xin Xiao, Jackson, Mundo here, although Mundo has been on pause since that.
Could you stream in Discord? So there's no delay?
Oh, oh, right.
Oh, mama.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Give it a second. I'm gonna go ahead and oh goodness. Skip frames detected. I can
So,
check the task.
am I coaching you on jungler or am I coaching you on support?
Jungle here.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I don't play support, and neither do I play any other role other than jungle. I swear to gosh, if I got mid lane, I would be toast.
I am not a jungler, but I will try my best to let you know what you should be looking at.
88% CPU. Oh no, I'm ending the Streamlabs. I just lost connection.
Oh, unlucky.
Look at this. Oh, yeah. Something tells me 88% CPU is really starting to get on my nerves here. I swear, this is an old PC from 22. This is actually above average for its time, and then it just got nerfed heavy into the ground because of the new technological updates and my client. Oh, do not ask how this. Okay, okay, guys, my client accidentally crashed and my whole stream got nuked because 88% CPU
You died.
is
Oh,
a
shit.
bad CPU. Hopefully someone dodged that while I was gone. Okay,
it's falling apart a little bit.
I'm
It's
not
okay.
gonna stream. This is too much for my PC to handle now.
Unlucky.
Lucky. Oh my god. If I'm gonna get
Roscoe,
a 5
hi! I haven't seen you in forever. 6'7".
True.
6'7".
True.
How are you doing, King?
Oh my goodness, please.
Well, I guess I can't put support in my educational league coaching.
Oh, there we go. Oh, shoot. Well, we're in the cinema. 4-minute lockout timer. Oh god.
That's okay. Can you send me over your op.gg then?
Okay, give me a second. I'll send it over to your in DMs. I'll load it up.
You're doing well. Nice. I should get on my support
Super T1
account.
fan, by the way, if you want to know. Oh, client side? Okay, I don't care about client side. I just care about the link. There you go. Sent something.
Let me make sure that I don't leak our DMs.
Oh my goodness, I have 17 more wins than losses? I didn't know that. Okay. I thought I was... Okay. I'm gonna go to Task Manager. 74%. Okay, I'm gonna close these two. 68%. Okay, you know what? That's tolerable for the time.
Okay.
I can definitely tolerate this.
I'm gonna stream to you real quick, and we're gonna go over your runes.
Yeah. I always go for like conk and then what's it called? Hold on, let me go ahead and what up? Yeah, I go to MOBA and let's just say conk, triumph, alacrity, coup de grace, magical footwear, cosmic insight, and then middle, left, and right for the runes. Well, not the runes, the little attributes, I guess. I don't know. And also, one more thing, I permabanned Shaco. Because guess what? I hate Shaco in its
Hello, I'm the guy who plays Shaco on YouTube. I came to learn more.
because the
Oh,
last
welcome!
time I went ahead
Hi!
and played against Shaco, it did
I
not
hope
end
you
well.
enjoy the
Probably
stream.
because I was seeing Xiao and Shaco counters it. So,
Okay, so are you looking at my stream?
yeah. I have it open in the Google Chrome.
So I'm guessing you mainly play Xin Zhao, and then your secondaries are normally Mundo Jungle and Jax, right?
Yeah. All jungle.
Yeah. So let me look.
I see it was very bad moment to say that. Look at someone said they played Shaco and then I said I permabanned Shaco. How ironic. Oh my gosh.
Okay,
Really
Shake is a little bit of annoying champion. So I understand.
Yeah, I permaban it. I do not care. If someone banned Shaco, the next champion I ban is Kane. Because Kane counters Xin Xiao, Jax, and Mundo. But all three, they have like a negative win rate and very bad win rate actually. Not just negative, very bad negative. I think like 43% for Xin Xiao. I don't know the exact numbers, but it's somewhere around like 47.
Okay.
So I don't.
So
Oh, and don't mind it's J4 and don't mind. Oh wait, no, that's not me.
Yeah. So this
I had
person.
J4 games. I did have J4 games earlier in the day, but
So this person here is called U13, and he is a high challenger jungler that plays a similar champ pool to you. So whenever you're looking for runes or build paths, I would highly recommend looking at this person. I'm gonna send you over their obi.gg in your DMs, and we're gonna just see his build path compared to yours and what we can change.
Okay. By the way, hey, hello League team. How's it going today? I'm getting coached by a Grandmaster over here. I sent you guys the link to my channel, but I also sent the link to this channel. So, by the way, I canceled my own stream because 86% CPU. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and load this up here. Oh my.
Yuulu out here doing research for the students. Let's go, yeah.
What does this person have?
So it looks like they go Conquer, Triumph with Alacrity, Coup de Grace, Magical Footwear, Cosmic.
Same moon as me. Same moons as me. This is okay. Same moons.
And then you're maxing W.
Congratulations.
The only thing that they go instead is it looks like you go Lethality. Well, they're actually going Sundered Sky into Black Cleaver.
Oh yeah. Oh,
now
yeah. I always go Eclipse.
I personally find that going Lethality is actually fine, especially if you're in lower elo, because the issue with Xin Zhao and a lot of these utility junglers is they're playmakers for your team, right? And it's pretty difficult to carry as Xin Zhao if you don't have an enchanter with you to like help you delay your ult. But if because you're going more of a squishy builds, you can get punished a lot easier because you are going lethality, but you do have more damage. So if you're good at playing around your cooldowns and weaving in and out of fights, then this is fine. But if I look at your VOD and I see that you're not doing that, then I will tell you to probably opt more into Sundered Sky and more of a tankier build.
Finally, oh my goodness. Every I waited the 5 minutes, so now I can actually find a match. Wait, is it
Nice.
goal guaranteed? Let me go ahead. Jungle priority. Okay. I
Jungle
have to check
coaching?
that every
Yes.
single time because now I'm
We're
paranoid that I
doing
might get auto-filled.
we're
And now
doing
I'm gonna
jungle
be screwed
coaching
because of it.
because
One time I literally had this like, what's it called?
Dexterity
Jungle
only
was
plays jungle.
not auto-fill protected, and I didn't even see it. So I queued jungle in mid, and then I got support. I used one of my dodges and then got auto-filled bot lane, and yeah, that didn't turn out well. I lost -20.
Unlucky.
What is the elo of this gentleman? I'm an Emerald 3 peak, but I recently decided to play poor, and now I'm plat 2. Thank you. Okay. Let's actually do this for real this time. I'm at 70% memory. Oh my goodness. Do not overfill. Okay.
Joke's on you.
No, Nemo Gravity is
Coach,
the,
what your rank? I'm
that's a
GM.
retired user.
I'm a
That's
GM
retired.
support main.
That's a her rank's peak Grandmaster, and well, this coach's rank is peak Grandmaster. So yeah. I'm gonna be coached by the best of the best.
Yeah. Baller shot caller.
Okay, what do we have? What do
So
we have?
normally I would
Vanguard?
so for jungle specifically, especially because you do play more of a utility scaling, you can early pick. So if it wasn't ADC first pick, I would have told you to actually swap with them. Do you understand how? Yes, go for it.
Okay. Yeah, it's at 59% win rate. Massive. Oh my. Yeah, I always run on Mobalytics, so if the Mobalytics stats show up, that's from my third party.
My issue with looking at stats like that is a lot of times players won't understand why that stat is. It's similar to you pick a so-called counter matchup because it has a good win rate, but if you don't understand why it's a counter matchup, then it's difficult to play. So I would always say play off of how you've learned the game and how you personally feel, and don't overlook the numbers or like or play off purely number. So looking at this comp, what are you thinking and how you fit into this comp and how it's being played out?
Okay. What do we have? We have a blind. Okay, we have an Ashe. We have a Ashe Yasuo Senna. So I'm assuming we just poke a bit, and then once the time is right, we go all in, with a stun and then what's it called, the airborne, and then a bunch of heals to set us up. Hopefully, I'm gonna have to ult. I'm gonna have to ult when they try to counter engage, so that we can pick off a player. I guess this is what this comp does. You guys see our the screen? I'm in streamer mode, so everyone's posted.
So press tab once you buy your items. I'm looking at this, like your comp, right? And I'm looking at Ashe. Ashe is going to be the engage. So if you see her land an Ashe arrow, that's your cue to go in. You're more of a secondary engage. If you engage by yourself, then your entire team will die to Olaf. So it's important for you to wait for that CC and then look to go in.
Yeah.
And then you can look for an ult to knock up for the Yasuo.
As I said before, I think what's gonna happen, Ashe is gonna fire the arrow, and then Yasuo's gonna engage, and then they're gonna go in, and if they try to counter engage, I go ahead and ult them, so that they're gonna have a delayed time, and then we can pick one of them off, and then collapse on the rest. Hopefully it works.
I want you to also try to hold your ult knockup for MF ult.
Oh my goodness, I forgot to ward! I forgot to ward over here.
That's okay. Normally the mid laners do that type of warding. Yuulu,
Oh,
what's your
shoot,
favorite
I meant to-
esports team? FlyQuest.
Oh my goodness, I flubbed my input. What I tried to do, was adjust Control W, but I accidentally pressed Control Q. So, my
It's
clear's
okay.
gonna be screwed. Yay. Oh, shoot.
I'm not much of a jungler, so I can't really say anything about jungle clears. But because you are pathing bot lane, it's good that you're just constantly looking at bot lane and seeing how their wave looks.
Nothing soothes old wounds like an Ionian.
Okay, now I can actually press W. We have 41 seconds. Oh gosh. Do I have to turn here? Let me see.
No, just keep full clearing.
That's a
If it
flash.
looks really, really good, then you can skip Krugs and then go, but they shouldn't need you here. There's no reason for you to go.
Okay. I don't use second smite, by the way, so... Oh, I missed.
It's okay.
That's
Hover. Yep, they're just gonna be... Yep. This is totally fine. They're just backing up. If they stay, then you can look. I want you to try to wrap around through the bush, though.
Like
If they stay.
here? Like here? Or...
They're just backing up so you can look for the scuttle crab.
Okay.
Your bot lane has priority.
Oh!
Ping
Yeah, this is what I'm
assistance?
saying about my clear being, really bad. Now I'm gonna have to... What could I... Now I lose both Scuttle Crabs, which means I don't have... Oh, goodness. This is already getting dire. I don't have the control wood. I always, like, what I always do Xin Xiao, because I like Eclipse, because what's gonna happen is, at the end of the full clear plus Scuttle Crab, I'm gonna get a pickaxe, and then I'm gonna get a control wood for, like, 950, which is the exact same amount. It's just ease of convenience. Oh my,
Yes, this is
What
an
do we
A.
have? What do we have? What do we have over here? Oh, goodness, we have a roaming support. Do we want to help here? I think we might want to help because they're gonna...
He's just walking out here.
Yeah. True. Well...
It's important to be able to look at plays like that and then understand what the enemy or what your
That
mid
team was gonna
laner
kill.
has.
There is no way I saw that thing. Oh my gosh.
That's fine.
Does he have TP? He doesn't.
I say just keep full clearing and then look for level 6.
None of us have TP. Okay. Oh, no one in the game has TP right now. Okay.
Thank you, Hinil, for the 6 months.
Okay, that wave is gonna push into the tower, which means we might have Dragon Cryo. Let's see.
You do have priority both mid lane and bot lane, so yes. Now, I would say that it's pretty sketchy to go for Dragon here, purely off of the HP that your mid laner has.
Yeah, true. Uh-oh. Oh, they have a level disadvantage now. Oh gosh. Okay, gonna
You
have
can
to...
look to gank this. Go around.
Ah, dang it.
Go around the...
Oh, we got...
Yeah,
We're
you
just gonna have to
can,
fight up a straight fight because they're deciding...
you can look to just
Oh, what
peel
am I
this.
doing? Oh my goodness, I'm cracking. I'm cracking under the pressure here.
You need to keep an eye on the fight. Like, have your map on the fight and see if you can, like, play in or out.
I'm just gonna have to...
Good flash.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. I just couldn't... I just cracked under the pressure. I just didn't have enough courage to go in like that.
fighter full of promise,
I'm just gonna stay here for the control ward.
but still untested.
I don't wanna screw over my vision.
I
Now
don't
they
really
can get
think
Shaggy.
staying for controllers is very much worth it, but it's fine.
Uh-oh. 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 Oh, we're gonna have to... I'm gonna have to... Oh.
You can just hover if he goes for it, then you can play off counter gank. Most of the time, you're just going to be playing off counter ganking until you're level 6, and then you can be more proactive.
Less flourish, more fight.
No level 6 yet. Like, this is what happens when you...
Put your
both
control
scuttle
ward
fast.
over the wall into that bush.
This one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Where the king commands.
Would you upload this live on YouTube later? Yes, I will.
Okay, here's my idea. What's gonna happen is... Since Rengar started topside, he might full clear here. So I'm gonna stay here, and I'm gonna get the Void Gloves, which is probably gonna be free if I get a top gank off. We'll see if the plan works, but I don't like the Teemo situation here.
Counts can wait.
Oh, it didn't work. Well, I botched it. Oh, I'm gonna have to go in. No, he's immune to...
Yeah, you can kill him.
I missed, but I think it's gonna be fine
Yep,
anyways.
you're fine. He took a turret shot, so he's dead. You can't contest that.
Yeah.
You already have
just
HP.
not-
Even though you have ult, there's no chance that your Yasuo is going to be rotating because he's just pushing his wave.
Yeah, I'm just not gonna go ahead and do that. Feel like we're walking into it blind. I don't even have a ward, so what's the point?
Is that an actual seal? Yeah. Yo, what's up, Aoki? How you doing, bro? I'm
Getting
coaching
a little
jungle.
desperate here.
This is very interesting. Yeah.
Oh, shoot, I should have paid attention to that. Oh. My hands are freezing! Oh no, not in this circumstance.
Look to put your control ward over the wall and from the middle bush.
Here?
I like the other one, but yeah, you can put
This
it
one?
there. Yeah.
Oh! I pressed 4
No, it's
instead
fine. It's fine. You can just go for scuttle.
No, they go here first. They come here first.
This is where you need to get used to pressing tab and seeing what ultimates your allies have.
Well. Oh.
Yeah, I was unlucky.
I really do not know what I was thinking there, but apparently my brain froze. And Teemo's... Oh,
I
no, never
think
mind.
you need to get more used to pressing tab and keeping up with what your allies have. Because even if they might not necessarily have the perfect, basically move, right? Like, their wave is not perfectly positioned, there's still a chance that you can... that you can combat it.
So as I said before in DM, we're actually in the semifinals, and we're gonna have a match tomorrow. So this is why
Nice.
this is why I said I struck gold, because I needed your coaching, because this is just something. I needed it. So
You can look.
do we got it? Oh, I fused ult. No, I did it. Oh my god, I lose that.
I think
Oh my, I just got
they're
gapped. I got gapped. I got gapped. I got gapped.
they're
I
gonna
got gapped. I
be
got gapped.
yeah, there you need to be a bit more patient. You know how
Alright.
Olaf works, right?
Yeah.
So as soon as you see that ultimate, my thought instantly was, okay, um
Yo.
the Teemo is 100% dead. You want to wait out that ultimate and let the Teemo die, and then you can look. By the time that he overextends for Teemo's death, there's a chance that you will have your ultimate back up, and then you can just secure the kill afterwards, which is a really good bounty for you.
True.
You need to be more patient.
Yeah. I always thought that the 2v1 would help me here, but
No, that
I
Teemo
mean,
is 100% useless. He's
Yeah,
basically a ward.
oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh, I can't. Why do I keep missing this? The weak teams literally watching me miss these. Oh my goodness. I am actually, like, oh, chill, 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 chill. Okay. This is fine. It's gonna go to there. Will he have ult for the next phase?
He won't have ult here, but you are pretty low on levels, so I would be very careful on engaging on him.
He is. The,
See how he's
man.
level 11 to your level 8?
Yeah, and he does have a bunch of HP. He does have a Ravenous too, which sucks because I won't be able to. I can't protect
Just
that.
give it
I'm
up. Yeah.
up.
He's full HP.
Ravenous is just something. The whole market is collapsing.
This, no. Teemo does
I mean,
not,
for once, I
or
had to say
Teemo E
jungle
does
diff
not
because
affect Olaf while he's
the
ulting.
only play I got was just super lucky.
At least I don't think so. From what I remember, it doesn't. But I might be wrong about that.
I'm going to the sky here, probably. But, what do they have?
I would probably just go tabbies.
Yeah, I would. Yeah,
Even
always
though
go.
Mercs does give you a lot of value, you need to remember who's the carry of the enemy team and play around them. So
Yeah,
clearly the
there's.
Olaf and the Rengar are going to be the carries.
Yeah, they're gonna. Well, there's 3 AD and the one of their APs is a sup, so.
It doesn't matter, like, how many AD and how many,
Water.
like, whenever you're thinking, like, should I build Mercs or should I build Tabis, you need to be thinking about exactly what the boots do and not, oh, do I need MR or armor? Tabis reduces attack, auto attack damage, while Mercs reduces CC. So if they have CC, build Mercs. If they have a lot of attack, like auto attackers, build Tabis, right?
Oh. Wow. It's a sidestep, but it's not gonna amount to much. I just lost half of my health bar. Man, this is what a start. I think what happened, which caused me to disconnect, it wasn't the 86% CPU. I think it was the fact that I opened the task manager and closed the Riot client itself. 2 times that happened, 2 times I disconnected. And yes, I did disconnect after the 5-minute lockout.
That's what we're thinking about.
I guess. Oh shoot! They see that? How?
Bro's playing the most intensive role of thinking.
I don't even have any angle.
It's like, out of all the roles, you have to think the most with jungle, and he's thinking about his fucking CPU, man. It's really funny. He's like valid for it though. I also think about my CPU when I'm jungling.
Oh gosh.
If he walks at you, you just have to walk away.
Okay, I got
Nice, good job.
Oh shoot, what am I doing? Oh my goodness, I forgot. I'm just gonna have to force my ult.
Yeah,
I
that's a
don't know
good
why I
ult.
went
That's
in there.
totally fine.
Why did I go in there? This is... I'm playing like gold. I'm not supposed to be playing like gold. I'm supposed to be playing like emerald at least. Or plat.
Gold,
Not gold.
emeralds, they're all the same rank.
True. I mean, I heard from Ad that low elo like begins at like master. Well, not begins, but ends at like
It's
master.
all,
So
yeah. It's all metal.
I'm quickly starting
Toxic
to realize
you,
that
my
may be the
bad.
case.
I'm not trying to be toxic. I'm a hymen. Don't compare me to these. My bad, my bad.
Yeah,
Agreed.
just getting every objective, and I can't do nothing about it because I suck. No, 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 no! Get
Nice,
out!
good job. Alright, I want you to press tab, and I want you to look on who's the carries and who's doing well on your team.
Oh, both of these dudes have 2 items. Okay, might have to back here. Can I survive that? I'm gonna have ult soon. Oh gosh. Yeah, this was not a good idea. This was not a good idea. Oh
It's
my
okay.
goodness. I wasted my flash and my ult and I just, oh my.
That again, you just need to be a bit more patient. You need to think about the enemy's abilities and how they're going to use it on you and then play around it.
I thought the thing was gonna, like, what's it called? It was gonna probably reduce it by half, but it wasn't gonna one-shot me. But apparently it like reduced like 3/4. I can't do anything about that, but I guess I miscalculated. My bad. Should have known. I should have known. Oh wait, do we have it? No. Nah. Okay.
He is Platinum 2 currently.
I always vote no. We have to find a way. Yeah, what do we have? Oh, my mistakes are getting exposed live on the camera. This is what happens. They have 3 items. This dude has 3 items. Damn.
Yeah, but if you get a kill on him, then their game is over. Whenever you see someone really fed like that on the enemy team, don't let it deter you from trying to win, because there's still a very good chance of winning.
They just used 3 ults on me and I didn't take any damage.
What are you doing? Why are you on Krugs?
I don't have any abilities here. I can't just go in like that. Rango is just gonna kill me, or Zoe's just gonna... shoot. Yeah, Rango is just gonna go ahead and do that, or Zoe's just gonna go ahead and sweep me. I can't do I didn't sidestep.
The game is very much already over, so I think it's really important for like that, when that happens, to just try your best to play with your most strongest member, which is Yasuo. He was still fighting and you decided to hop on Krugs.
I don't know what I was gonna do there though. Like I thought like
it's just about being a body. Even there's that.
Oh true. I can serve as a meat shield.
Because what they're gonna do is they're gonna maybe split target, so then there's gonna be some damage retaliation onto you, and there's a chance that Yasuo can make or break that fight.
Where's my vision score? Oh my goodness, this is what I'm talking about. My vision score is also bad.
We can talk about that in the VOD review then.
Everything is going down. Oh! Okay, I'm gonna have to ward that because we're losing control of that part of the jungle. What do we have? This dude has 3 items and tier 2 boots. This dude has
The only
1
reason why
item,
Senna
about to
isn't
get
the
a
carry
second.
ADC
3
diff is
items.
because she's building enchanter items. She's
Uh,
building Helia
No
with
full item.
Diadem.
Actually, you no, it has.
So she doesn't have any damage.
Is Zax like a full item? I think so. Yeah, it's definitely a full item.
But I do agree that she should have built more of a
Don't have
carry
any.
role with this type of specific
Go
comp
ult.
because Ashe is playing more of like a
Rap.
utility ADC. Nice. Team's
Nice
playing
job
really
by
well.
the team, but they got. This feels like a game of. I could have played. This game would have been much closer if I played even a tad bit better, and it's more of everything was bad from the beginning, and I made it. I screwed everything up, and now it's over. That's what happened.
I think you're just really seesaw on what you need to do in the game. It doesn't matter if you're doing the wrong play, you just keep seesawing back and forth so then you don't even do the right or wrong play. You're getting nothing done on the map.
Like you mean the indecision problem?
Yes.
Ah, okay.
You're very indecisive. You just
Yeah,
don't make a
that-
decision. So you
that
just keep
def-
like
that
walking
definitely
back and forth. And that's purely off of just not being
Oh,
able to
I
digest
can't even
the knowledge that you're looking at.
move. I can't move.
Yeah,
He
that's unlucky.
stuns me.
You didn't have ult, so he just kills you there.
It's not.
Do you
No,
regularly
it doesn't
coach on
matter
stream?
about
Just
ult. He
curious.
has
Yes, I
edge of
do.
knives.
I've been doing consistent
He blocks
daily
my ult
streams.
no
if
matter
I'm
what I
not
do, even
coaching,
if it's
I'm
not
doing
challenge.
commentary, educational commentary. So I'm playing myself and then commentating throughout the
my
game what I'm doing and
gosh.
my thought process. But I do a lot of coaching on
Okay,
stream.
weak team. We're gonna erase this. Not erase, but we're gonna forget this game ever happened. Weak team, because this is a disaster. I definitely don't want to be performing like this tomorrow.
Why would a boy from a fishing boat to serve a king?
No, he has edge of knife.
I will.
Uh-oh.
You're gonna get a lot of content
No, I
throughout
can't-
this
I
month,
can't go in.
trust.
We have to wait until that ult is gone. Nope. Oh my. I'm dead. Jeez.
GG's,
I
GG's.
just got jungle there. Like
that's
what
okay.
did I do during that whole entire time? Like one gank and maybe one more play and then that's probably it?
I don't think the ganking was the issue.
This just was horrible. This was just a horrible game for me. I'm sorry.
That's fine. Games like this happen and it's totally okay.
Yeah. No wonder
Can
why.
you send me, or wait, I have your ob.gg, hold on.
No wonder why I am plateau now because this happened.
Thank you, Joker, for the
what-
tier 1
What was
sub.
my vision score this game? DC scored 5. I thought I had more. Oh yeah. Oh my. 8,000 gold the entire. No. Yeah, this was bad. This was bad. I'm holding up the VOD. I'm holding it. Oh my goodness. Do not everyone. This was.
Can you coach me
This
next?
was just.
Yeah, feel free to
someday.
join my Discord. I'm doing free coaching for anybody who
see
wants
my,
it, as long as you don't mind
my
being
weak bot
used for
as of now?
content. Check my stream on Discord.
Yeah. I can't because apparently this thing just covers the whole. This thing covers the whole entire screen. Give me a sec. I have my phone with me. I'm gonna go ahead and use it. This covers the whole screen. Oh, you're doing it from your okay.
Yeah.
This thing covers. Yeah, there was a glitch with my thing, but
Let me
Wait.
take myself off PTT so I'm not having to spam it. Alright. Awesome. So, I want you to look at your comp, and I want you to look at the enemy's comp, and I want you to tell me exactly how you think each matchup goes. From top to bottom.
okay. I feel like what's gonna happen here, since this is like low elo, like I'm adjusting here, is Teemo's probably gonna push him out, push Olaf out the early stages until Olaf hits level 6, and then one time Teemo tries to go in, well, not go in, but like poke a bit, and then Olaf says, I'm gonna ult, and then Teemo's gonna randomly die, and then Teemo's gonna probably struggle in lane after 6.
So,
And then what's gonna
what
yeah.
you're saying is Teemo is basically going to have priority in top lane until level 5, and then once Olaf is level 6, then he loses priority and has to play underneath turret. Because Olaf can just ult him and then run at him, and he can't win that trade.
Yeah.
Alright. And then for mid lane and for mid lane? How do you think that matchup goes?
Well, probably the exact same, except this time when the Yasuo reaches level 6, he's well, I don't know exactly if Zoe is actually going to zone out Yasuo. He can maybe sidestep a few shots here and there, but eventually he will fall to like maybe 50% HP, maybe recall, maybe once or twice where he doesn't want to recall, so he's gonna lose a bunch of gold, maybe fall behind a bit, but not too much because again, he has win wall, he has a bunch of attributes that save him. So
Okay. And then how do you think this matchup goes for the bot lane?
wait, what was it? What was it again? It was
Ashe Senna and 2 MF
Senna.
Morgana.
Yeah, I can't see the Senna because it's covered by your Discord, but okay. Okay, so oh my goodness, this one is actually gonna be hard for me because MF is almost like it's good into almost every champ. I heard it's one of the best blind picks. Morgana, on the other hand, it's like it's low elo. So how many sidesteps do I think the Senna and Ashe is going to
Don't think
get?
about Elo. I want you to think fundamentally how this matchup works. I don't want you to think about the players.
Well, Senna's well. If we're judging based off just those champions, I feel like Senna is probably going to fall behind in the early game, and so bot lane as a whole is gonna fall behind. But when Senna starts to get a lead, she can probably snowball and scale it. So that's why I try to go into bot lane so that I can help the Senna, so that they won't fall behind that much, and we can afford a safety net there, so that when Senna scales, we win a bit, and Ashe can actually go ahead and do some poke damage while she ults on players, I guess.
So you're not right, but you're also not completely wrong. You're saying some correct things, but I think overall, I think you might be overthinking it. Whenever you're questioning, does this, because this is like a very fundamental and very important thing for jungle, because you affect the entire map. So understanding matchups and understanding what your allies do and what the enemy does and how they basically clash against each other is so important. So I want you to think about the abilities of the enemy and your allies and how they play against each other. For instance, you actually had really good knowledge on how the matchup was going to work out with top lane. You didn't overcomplicate it. You knew, okay, Olaf loses pre-level 6 because Teemo has blind. Teemo's ranged top laner and will basically bully him out of lane. But as soon as Olaf has level 6, that's his go time to make a play. And it's either going to make or break, basically coin flip the lane. If he gets a kill once he's 6, he wins the lane. If he doesn't, he loses. Right? You didn't overcomplicate it. You understood the matchup. That's good. When it came to mid lane, you're overcomplicating it. I want you to think about the abilities that Yasuo has and what Zoe has. Zoe is a lane bully pre-level 3 because of how her W passive works, right? She's just going to walk up to this guy and she's going to ignite. But there's a key thing that Yasuo has that helps him sustain the Zoe basically passive. His passive and his wind wall. He can wind wall her bubble and he has passive. So as long as she doesn't auto him before she goes for a trade, then he wins. What a lot of ranged matchups do, and this is going to come into play with like basically understanding how wave management works. So if you don't understand how waves work, highly recommend you looking at videos. LS has a really good video of how Orianna plays, and that's how I learned wave management, and it goes in depth about it, and it's really good, and it's digestible for anybody to basically use. Even though it's really old, it's fundamentally just correct.
Okay.
What's going to happen is this person, the Zoe, is just going to hard push into the Yasuo. This wave is going to hit here, where my mouse is. You can see it, right?
Yeah.
When that happens, that is the Yasuo's time to hit go. As soon as he hits level 3, once this wave is fully pushed, he's going to go and just completely, like, either blow flash or get a kill. That is how the melee matchups work for ranged. Every time. Range will get priority. They'll over push the wave. Boom. The Yasuo or any melee is just gonna jump on them level 3. They win the trade. They either get kill or blow flash.
Okay.
Yes. If that happens, that's your sign being like, okay, that's gonna happen. If Zoe blows flash, I can gank her. Because she's gonna not have flash before her level 6. The only time Zoe doesn't like die to your ganks is 1, you don't play around her bubble, or 2, she has flash. Because all Zoe players go Nimbus Cloak. Every single one of them. Right? Now, for bot lane. Bot lane's pretty simple. It's very similar to top lane. The only difference is there's 2 players instead of 1. A lot of junglers will coin flip bot lane because they're like, well, if I can get 2 players ahead, then that instantly wins the game. Personally, I think it's a bad mindset, but a lot of them think this way. And it's not a terrible play style. As a bot laner, I love getting ganks. I ain't gonna complain. I want you to pay attention to the strengths of your bot lane compared to the enemy strengths. So, Morgana has CC. MF has good poke. But there's a distinct thing that's going to happen in the bot lane that's really important that I think you're overlooking. Ashe slow. Ashe can...
Right.
Yes. If Ashe W's and slows them, it's such an easy gank for you. Such an easy gank. Morgana Q, if you get hit by it, you're just bad. That's just the fact of it. She's not a champion. Never be scared of a Morgana. It's a fake champ. She's basically just there to look pretty. She misses her Q, instant go. So, highly recommend learning wave states. Right? So here, a lot of, like, throughout the entire time I was watching you, I felt like you weren't prioritizing your strength as Xin Zhao. You're playing a utility-based jungler that has an insane power spike at level 6. His ultimate makes your champion. Now, while you can gank early, you're never gonna outclear a Rengar, from what I remember. Now, I am not knowledgeable on jungle matchups and how fast clears are, but from my own logical thinking and throughout the amount of games that I've played, I've always found Rengars clear faster than Jin Zhao's. I may be wrong about this. Don't hold, do your own research, basically. If you think differently, then you may be right because you play this role. I don't. I'm a support player. But this Rengar is probably going to clear a lot faster than you. So with that in mind, I'm thinking, okay, I need to do my absolute best to just full clear to level 6. If I can get a gank off, like keep looking at the lanes, you did a really good job. You're kind of tabbing to the lanes, trying to see. I don't think you were processing the information. And you were doing the right thing without knowing why you're doing it. Because I saw you tab, and I don't think you were processing that you need to be looking at how the lane is being pushed. Minions are so important. Is the wave pushing in to the enemy, or is the wave pushing into you? If the wave's pushing into your side of the map, that is an opportunity to maybe gank if they don't have flash, or if they don't have summoners, or if they're low.
Yeah.
You don't have to overcomplicate things, because jungle is a complicated role, so you need to try to think in ways to simplify what you need to do and what you need to get done. So with this in mind, you're processing that, okay, I need to fucking full clear, get level 6. If I get a gank off, that's awesome, that's great, but that's not my main priority. You need to be looking at these waves, you need to be looking at these lanes, seeing what happens, because there's always going to be variance. Things aren't always going to go to plan, and how the matchups aren't going to always go how they're supposed to, because you're in lower elo, right? Not everything's going to be rinse and repeat. But with this game knowledge, you'll be able to be flexible, basically. So, of course, he clears a lot faster, so he gets the crab. You looked personally, because you have priority here. If you're going for a crab like this, just ping. You need to use your pings. You are playing such a fundamental role where you are affected by everything your teammates do. You affect your teammates just as much as they affect you. So if you're going for something like this, if you're going for Scuttle, you need to either, one, you need to look at the HP values and if they have mana, and two, you need to ping. This play right here, I think is fine because you have priority mid lane. So what I'm thinking, and as I'm literally watching you do, you were on freaking crab, or you were on your Krugs, and I'm like, okay, bot lane's getting priority, their lane is pushing, they want to reset right after they push this wave. But your Yasuo is shitting down the Zoe's throat. She can't play the game. So what I'd be thinking is, I really want to go for this crab. Let me ping my Yasuo and ping on top of him, and then ping down and see if he can rotate. Even with this Rengar getting crab, you can actually collapse on him and just get a fucking 1-for-1, basically. Or just kill him right off the bat. The Zoe, if she rotates, she's just gonna die or either have to blow flash. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Good. But you didn't do that. So basically the Rengar gets both crabs and is just able to walk all over you because you did not think of your Yasuo as a pawn to use. Think of League of Legends as a chessboard. Your allies is your pawns. They're not gonna know what the fuck you're wanting to do unless you ping them and communicate to them. Here, you were seesawing back and forth. This is confusing to me. Because when I look at this, I'm like, okay, I get that you're uncomfortable. But also, This Morgana is a support, right? If I see this support walking up into a Yasuo, a Morgana into a Yasuo, I'm thinking, he's fine. He's just gonna win while her Q and then walk the fuck away. If he engages this, that's on him. That's not your fault. That's when he pings the Senna and be like, why didn't you rotate? That ain't your fault. That ain't your issue. The most you could do is, you know that this guy probably just took this crab. You should be thinking, okay, he just like, this guy's out clearing me and he's probably parallel with me at this point. So I would be like caution pinging this side, right? Of the map. Be like, yo, you need to back up because that Morgana's mid lane and there's a chance that this guy could be ganking you too from like top side. So you need to chill. Look, this Yasuo, he's just fucking shitting on these guys. He's playing with his food right now. But you delayed your freaking clear and hitting your level 6, your power spike, because you got uncomfortable and you're insecure. If your allies die, it's not always your fault. Here, I like this. I think your camera control is hideous. You need to fix your shit. You weren't looking at this fight and what was happening, so you weren't able to process any information on if you can or can't go in. As soon as I see this Q go off, I'm like, this is a little sus. But it's still like decent. You can still play this. Now, the Ashe played it horribly. That's not on you. Her death is not on you. But there's a chance that maybe you could have done something or realized, yo, I'm wasting my time, this play's over, and you could have just left. And then the Ashe wouldn't have tried to fight. Because that means you have the information and you have the confidence to ping her off. Because you're able to see what was happening. But instead, you were just zoomed in on your character and you weren't even seeing what was happening in the fight. Because you were locked camera.
Well, I pressed space during that entire fight, I think.
Yeah.
I always go on lock camera, but what I do is just I just hold space for a long period of time, and in that instant.
And like, I like space. Like, playing locked camera when you're in a team fight, I'm never gonna fault you for it. It's actually decent. I don't see an issue with it. The issue that comes into play and is when you can't see what's happening on your screen and what's happening in the fight and it's hindering your gameplay. That is when something needs to change. If you can't see what's happening in the team fight and be able to evaluate the information, then that's when you need to like fix how you're moving your camera and maybe don't press space. You could press space, but be willing to move your camera down again. Right? And maybe you need to play around with your DPI a bit, see if you want to actually have your DPI a bit faster so it's easier for you to move the camera around and like flick your mouse. Maybe that'll make you more comfortable. So I'd play around with it a bit and see what feels good to you. Maybe you need your DPI slower, but you need your camera, how your camera slides faster. I had to adjust it. This was totally great. You were like, this was awesome. You waited until he got into turret range because you know this guy's just gonna fucking be a psycho and keep going. He got a turret shot, boom, you win it. That's awesome. It's amazing. You played that well. You're just clearing. I see no issue in this. You're vibing. Here, you have priority mid lane. This issue is because you did not press tab. If you are going into the river with dragon up, you should already be thinking to yourself, Rengar is bot side, he's gonna try to contest me. And that's when you need to think to yourself and evaluate the situation of what ultimates does my team have? Can they rotate? Can they help? Preemptively ping. Like, if you're on the Raptors right now, if I'm you and I'm not right, like on my fucking Raptors and I just cleared my red, I'm spam pinging on my way. So your team knows where you're moving and they're gonna play accordingly. Because if you on your way ping in the river, before you're already walking into the river, what your teammates are gonna do down here is they're gonna hit the minions. They're gonna fucking whack that shit. Just hit, push it. So then they have priority to rotate. Because your bot lane, even though it looks a little sus, they're actually pretty strong. They're actually like doing a decent job. Could be better, but it's fine. You have Ash Hero. You can play this. Your Yasuo is so strong. But instead, you get caught because you don't ping and you didn't think.
Useless. My ult is useless, which means I have nothing to fight this Olaf, and he also had Ravenous. Yeah, that was on me.
Okay. He still has ult. This guy's 100% dead. You going in here just allows him to reset his ultimate. So what I'm literally thinking is I'm staying in this bush and I'm moving up, trying to stay out of line of sight, right? Like, I don't want him to know that I'm here. If the Teemo dies, he dies. If he pings you, he pings you. Fucking mute him. He's been inting all game. Like, you wouldn't get mad if a toddler told you you were stupid, right? Like, that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, you don't know what you're doing. You're inting and you don't know this matchup. So I'm gonna play to get the shutdown. Let him die. Let the Olaf ult fall off. Then go in and kill him. Now, if he heals off the wave, which there's no wave, so he can't heal. But if he heals a little bit or he gets a level off the kill, that's when you say, never mind. And that's when you walk away. Okay? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because you also didn't have ult. You have 11 seconds on ult. If you didn't go in here, then you could have waited for your ult to come back on reset and then engage. Now, if he walks away and the ultimate isn't there, that's when you walk away. Of course, the Rengar was ulting you. There was a little pressure from that. Definitely. This play still could have gone bad, but you could have played it a little bit more patiently, so then there's a chance for some type of, like, 1-for-1. Yeah, we're gonna call it there. Overall, I think you just weren't really focusing. You weren't really thinking about the game, which is fine. People get nervous when it comes to like VOD reviews like this. But I want you to like just think more. You're playing a role that requires so much game knowledge. So you need to like do your own research and think about the game before it even starts. Like, what is your game plan? What are you going for? Even if you're thinking the wrong stuff, as long as you commit to it, you're doing the right thing. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Do you have any questions?
Honestly, no. I just didn't like. Just honestly, I don't know what I was like doing with most of the waves knowledge I had. I did yes, you were correct in pointing out that I went to the screen, I saw the each lane, and I did briefly think about one of the waves, but I just paused my brain and I was like, I didn't know what I was doing by going to the wave because I didn't know where it was pushing or where it was freezing or if it's gonna bounce back or so because it's so fast.
Mm-hmm. But as long as you like kind of go into your next games and you think like I need to try to read this wave, watch videos on it. There's so many good YouTube videos that people have, like how to read waves as a jungler. Just literally Google. They have like there's such good things that you can watch. And a lot of videos like that, they do overcomplicate it and it's really hard to digest. But if you're able to read that information and then tell it to yourself in more of a like I'm in game and I can think about it in this certain way, which makes it easier for me, then that's like half the battle. Right? You try to always like simplify things for you to be able to like think about it and be like, okay, yes, I know exactly, like they have more minions. So let's, for instance, for me, if I'm looking at the wave, I'm instantly looking, does it have a cannon? No. All right, on to the melees. Do they have more melees? Yes, it's pushing in. It's just, it's a priority system on how you need to think about it. This comes with game time also. So even if you feel like, like I can't get it right away, don't feel bad at all, because this takes a really long time to be able to digest this amount of information, especially faster. Every elo is very similar, it just gets a little faster. That's why I always say, when you're thinking of matchups, don't think of the players you're playing with. Don't think how that bronze or how that gold player is gonna play the matchup, because that's too much to think about. Everything like could be just bad, right? They can play a matchup completely wrong, or they can play it completely fine. That isn't your problem. You just need to think about it logically on how you like the game knowledge that you have, because you have it. You've been playing this game for a while. You got to this elo for a reason. Utilize what you know. Don't be insecure and be like, oh, what if I'm wrong? Even if you're wrong, just go for it. Just commit. But yes, that should be it for the VOD review and coaching session. If you have any questions, you can ask me now or in chat later, or you can just DM me. And I wish you the best of luck for your game. It's tomorrow, right?
Yep, and it's gonna be 7 p.m. Central Time.
7 p.m. Central? Okay.
Yeah.
I wish you the best of luck. If it's streamed, I'll watch.
Oh, okay, you know what I can do? I can actually stream it on my Twitch channel, and then I'll send you.
Yeah, just send me your stream and I'll watch and I'll support you guys and I'll cheer you on. You got this.
Yeah.
I
and
know.
Also, you said that Xin Xiao actually has the power spike over 6. For a long time, I thought Xin Xiao had the power spike at either level 3 or level 4, because that's where he gets the all the abilities and then the enhanced Q. And I know that Xin Xiao is very good early game, because I know he's a great ganker.
It depends on like the matchup you're playing against, like what type of champion you're playing. I'm not knowledgeable on jungle champions, so when I think of Jin Zhao, I'm thinking of his ultimate because I'm a support player, right? So if, again, when I was VOD reviewing you and I was talking, I was like, because you play the role and you play these champions a lot more than I do, I've only played with them, I don't play as them. If you have knowledge about it, then utilize it. That's why I say try, like, I would really recommend trying to find someone like U13 who I sent you, add him on League, or add him on, or like follow him on Twitter and go ask him questions. That's what I used to do when I was learning support and I didn't know like why this high elo player was doing a specific thing, don't be scared to just add them. A lot of times they'll add you back because you're not a bot, and they'll be like, why'd you add me? And they'll be like, oh, well, I had this question. And they'll most of the time be 100% willing to answer you. Yeah.
So you're saying the biggest problem with what I'm doing right now is actually the fact that I'm not actually doing anything, because what I'm doing is just
You're just not
indecision.
committing. You're not committing to any type of play. And you're not thinking.
It's so ironic. I literally just watched like some skill cap lesson a while back that said it's much better to commit to a bad call than half-assing an actual good one. I
Yes.
feel like that's the principle that I should obey.
Yeah. Especially, it's even worse for jungle, because jungle is very important to be making decisions fast, and like you have to make a lot. Like the amount of information overload that jungle has to deal with is very intense compared to any other role. So that's why I'm being very hard on you right now and being like, you need to like start thinking about these things, because this is the simple stuff. And like learning more of the high elo concepts, like the higher and more intense concepts, is gonna be even harder for jungle. Jungle is one of the hardest roles in this game, if not the hardest, because there's so much information overload.
And the only reason I played jungle was to escape the fact that mid lane was hard. I just didn't know what mid lane was or how mid lane reacted, so yeah, apparently I switched from
You've
a
switched
hard
from a
role
hard role to a harder role. Now,
to a
both roles are hard, 100%. They're just hard and different. So, the base level of getting into jungle is a lot higher. It's harder to get into, but it does scale farther down. It has a really high floor and a low ceiling, while mid lane has a very low floor but a really high ceiling. Does that kind of make sense?
So you mean like the junglers, like almost all the junglers, they're very similar to each other.
Yes.
The difference is just like the kind of like the pace and the speed in which they play, and then like the mid lane is like outplay, like outskill the person, and it's a huge gap.
The difficulty when it comes to jungle is the amount of information you need to understand about the game. Because you're not only having to understand, like for mid lane, you only need to understand mid lane and maybe a little jungle pathing.
Yeah.
For support, you just need to understand support and ADC, right? For top lane, you just need to understand top lane. But for jungle, you need to understand all the roles, how to look at a wave and read where it's going and what it's doing. And you need to understand multiple different types of matchups. There's so many champions in this game, and there's so many different combinations, and you have to understand that and how they play against each other.
Absolutely.
But you got it. I am going to go now. I wish you the best of luck in your game. If you're streaming it, just send it to me in our DMs and I will come and watch. Yeah, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask. That goes for everyone in chat too. If you have any questions, I'm willing to answer.
I'm actually.
Okay,
I'm broken,
bye,
I'm broken, but in a good way.
You got it, bro. You got this.
I'm broken, but in a good way. I am so grateful that I managed to receive it. I needed this harsh lesson so bad, to be honest. I feel like what I was doing in jungle just wasn't right these last few weeks. It just wasn't the same. I even had like in the quarterfinals, game one, I was actually struggling so hard. I just couldn't figure out what to do or how to end the game. And then the indecision thing happened, and we almost lost because of it.
Yeah. Which your teammates can also help out also. It's, again, I think the biggest thing that I would say is make decisions. Stop basically going back and forth on it. Just commit to the play, even if it's bad and you find out that it's bad later on. That's an easy fix, right? And ping. Learn how to ping your allies. Tell them, communicate to them. You're playing on a team. Learn how to communicate. It's so important for junglers to be vocal. Yeah.
Junglers will. I forgot the junglers are the shot callers. They are the leaders of the team.
Supports and junglers are mainly the shot callers, yes.
Yeah, when you want to make a play, like when you go Baron, say we need to go Baron now, and ping the whole entire team for it.
But I'm gonna go. See you later. Bye bye. Good luck in your games.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. That was a very interesting session. Normally, I am not the biggest fan of following and coaching jungle players. I'm not normally the biggest fan. I'm kind of like meh about it, but it was fun. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Also, if you're still here, Dog Lightning, I'm a big fan. What's up, dude? Big fan. The Nico Goat is in my chat. Oh my god, I'm excited. Yeah. If anybody has questions right now, this is a perfect time to ask, because I'm not coaching right now. He just like me for real. I'll try to perform Wednesday. You got this, Dexterity. Again, just don't overthink it. Try to simplify these like really high level concepts, and you should be fine. Do you coach Abraham Mayhem games? Sorry, I don't. What is SSN? What's your social security number? 123. JK. I was like, SSN. I'm trying to think of fucking in gaming terms. How do you know what is a winning bot lane matchup? It really comes with just time and playing, but in most cases there is a diagram. I like to think of things as a flowchart for bot lane. Most cases ADCs will not basically make or break if the lane is winning or not. It's mostly support matchup that will determine if the bot lane is winning or not, right? So if it's melee engage into enchanters, enchanters win. If it's hookers, like hook champions, into enchanters, hook champions win. If it is melee engage into hookers or hook champions, then the melee engage win. If it is mages into melee engage, mages win. And if it is either enchanters or hook champions into mages, both hook champions and enchanters win against mages. There's a flowchart for what wins against what. Magic beats gun. True. Magic does beat gun. Or just ego and play whatever you want. You were winning because you're better. True. Just ego. Just teach poke, engage, healing, triangle. Yeah. Yum, yum, yum. Lock mage. Yeah, just lock in a mage. Easy. Easy, easy. Easy, easy. Just lock in a mage, guys. True. Woo and wheel. But I did not come into this expecting to be coaching a jungle player. I was not expecting that. I just assumed that when people ask for coaching from me, or they want to get coached by me at all, that they're just a support player, or they're role swapping to support. So hopefully what I was telling him helped even just a little bit. Hopefully. I'm matching IRL. I don't want to be in game too. Valid. But yeah, just to TBH, your announcement in Disc did say improve at support. Yeah. True. I'm here again. I didn't hear what you said. Oh, I was just saying that I wasn't expecting to basically coach a jungle player today. Most of the time when people ask for coaching, I just expect them to be, hello, I sent you a DM for support coaching. Oh, okay, I'll make sure to check that out. I'll make sure to get back to you after my stream. Well, you're a Grandmaster. I have to take it seriously. There's a reason I came here. Nice. Well, I hope that it helped even just a little bit. Yeah. I don't know. I can't coach you on specific stuff for jungle. It's just, like, I can coach you a little bit on game knowledge. Also, if we get to grand finals, can we set up a Thursday coaching session? Maybe. We'll see. I have to see if I'm free on Thursday. And we'll see how much I improved from Tuesday. Hell yeah. For anybody who's new in chat and hasn't or doesn't know what's happening right now, I posted in my Discord basically that I'm doing free coaching for anybody who doesn't mind their sessions being streamed and also uploaded to YouTube for content. Yeah, and all I need from you is basically one live VOD and then I VOD review after. And that's what I've been doing lately on stream a lot, and I've been posting it all on YouTube. So if you ever miss a stream and you didn't get you didn't get to watch the coaching session, you can just watch it on YouTube. Yeah. It's been a lot of fun. I've been thoroughly enjoying it a lot. I got my lunch break in 30 minutes if you want to coach me today. Sadly I can't today, but I'll definitely make sure to respond to your DM and we can set up something. I will say this. So I normally do ask for payment when it comes to coaching. So I'll probably keep it to one coaching session per person, so then I can get to more people. So we probably won't have people coming back and getting coaching sessions. Yeah. Because normally I do get paid for this. But I want to make content and I feel like a lot of people are enjoying it. So I've been wanting to do it for free. It's fair, yeah. Maybe your title is fixing the semi-finalist. Hell yeah. What do you usually charge? Lately I have charged about like $20 like per session. Yeah, $20 to $25 USD. Yeah. I will take $5 off if you don't mind it being used for content, but since I'm doing this shit for free, it's always just gonna be $25 if you want a private session. Yeah. If anybody is like curious on like how to book me, you can just send me a Discord message and you can see my rates on a Google sheet in my link tree. It literally just says coaching. Yeah. And you can see. That soon won't be relevant though, because I will be actually joining SaskioAcademy for a coaching as a coach, so I won't be a private, basically freelance coach anymore soon. I'll be under SaskioAcademy, which is very exciting. Which is a reason why I'm also pushing myself to do more coaching and stuff, even if it does bring me a bit of anxiety. Because I'm like, I wanna. His tweets scare me. Completely valid. His tweets are very interesting. You're gonna do great there. I really hope so. I had like a little bit of trauma before with someone, and they were really mean to me about doing coaching, even though I had been doing free coaching for about 2 years up to that point, and I decided to ask for payment afterwards, and someone was bullying me because of it. So I did have quite a big amount of anxiety getting back into coaching, because it's like, what if people don't like it? What if people don't think it's worth it? What if people don't learn anything and stuff like that? Yeah, and I had a lot of anxiety, but I talked to Saskio about it, and he was like, you're not doing anything wrong, and you should do what you love, and it's okay to put monetary value on it, because you are putting in a lot of effort, and you're always trying to improve your coaching and make sure that people are getting value out of it. So yeah, trust me, you do way better than 20 worth of coaching. I appreciate that, Lightning. I appreciate that. You're charging people for your time and effort. There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah. Based move, meet them in Discord and keep coaching them. True. But yeah, there was just like some really cringe and silly Twitter people that were bullying me a bit about it. But I'm not gonna not do something because of that, you know? I'm not gonna let them control me. I'm gonna do what I love, which is teach people about my favorite game. Imagine bullying a seal. That's what I'm saying. I mean, I've seen 3 of your coaching sessions, and I have to say you explain what they do bad, but they also explain how to fix it. Also very kind. I've seen people say very, very mean things. Oh yeah, I hate when coaches are really mean to their students, and they like, I try to be hard on people, and but like in a nice way, you know? It's like, I'm saying this and I want it to like resonate with you, so I'm not gonna just like tee-hee around it, but this is something that you can improve on. And what I've always, basically, when it comes to improving at the game, what I've always thought, over literally the thing that will help you improve at the game by far isn't the knowledge of the game, but having the confidence to put that into the game, right? You need to have confidence in your gameplay, and you need to think, yeah, I like, if you think that you're a bronze player, you're gonna be a bronze player. But if you think, hey, I can improve to get masters, I can improve to get like platinum, I can improve, I can learn, then that's like half the battle. You need to have confidence in yourself to be able to improve and to learn. And I feel like a lot of people don't have that. And then when coaches are really mean and then they just like drill you really hard, right? It doesn't help with that confidence. It actually makes you less confident in your own play. Which some of that works. Also, thank you Porcelain Doll for the follow. Some of that works for people. It works for a lot of people. And I'm not saying it's a bad way. I just think it doesn't work for everyone. And people who don't want to get drill sergeant into learning the game should have an option to have a coach that respects, like, basically wanting to instill confidence in their own gameplay. They should have options. instead of just going full drill sergeant. Can you coach US players? Yeah, of course. I love US. I made a Google Doc once to explain to my teammates how to play Nunu support. It was a very good Google Doc. Yo, that's sick. Pop off. That's fire. Name 5 countries in US. Ha. I'm a seal. Don't ask any further questions. Blue, red, dragon, and baron. Take the exchange. Twoo. Twoo and real. I'm a seal. Don't ask any further questions. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, if anybody wants coaching, please join my Discord. And also check out my socials. I highly recommend you guys go subscribe and check out my YouTube because I post all of this content to YouTube. So if you ever miss a stream, you can see it there. What do you do after coaching? Normally I edit. That's literally what I do. I edit and I work on making more content and also handle scheduling more sessions with people. Yeah. Once I finish stream, I go and I create more content. Or try to set up things to help create more content. That is what I do. That and I sleep. Yeah. But I am unsure if I'm going to be coaching again tomorrow. But if I am not, I am probably just going to be doing some commentary gameplay. Yeah. I had a Draven top and I just promoted. Do I dodge that? Up to you. Hope you recover from your period soon. Bro. Thanks, Zero. Thanks, dude. Insane. You're welcome, gang. Yeah. Are we getting more aggressive coaching these next couple weeks? Bruh. I don't know. I think that the coaching session that I just did is as aggressive as I get. Fully honest. That tweet was wild, lol. It was all over Twitter. Dude, it's all over everywhere, man. It's literally everywhere. It just keeps getting worse, too. I really want to main Yuulu, but she's so hard. She's not hard. Well, she is actually pretty hard. But you can do it. Anybody can. Any tips for beginners? Yes. So, before level 6, focus your E on enemies. So, focus on throwing out your Q and Eing the enemy, right? In laning phase. And then focus on always trying to utilize your W on an enemy. It doesn't matter who, just get used to always Wing the enemy in team fights. The only time you want to W your ally is if they're trying to chase after the enemy. Yeah. Oh, and if you struggle a lot with like putting your E accidentally on minions in team fights, like or in like trades, right? And you struggle a lot with that, put attack champions only on a button that you're comfortable with pressing, so then your E will always go on a champion instead of a minion. Attack champions only can be very, very good. Honestly, I was surprised how firm you were in that coaching session. So most of the time I'm not, but I did feel like Mr. Dexterity was a little ADHD brain during that entire time. So I had to be a bit more firm with like you need to like focus up. You need to pay attention to what I'm saying. In most cases, if people are like I feel like they're listening and they are taking instruction, I'll ease up on them a bit. Yeah. I try to adjust my coaching style to what I feel the student needs at that current state. Yeah. If that makes sense. When I play Thresh, when I play Sup, I play Thresh, Braum, and Rakan and Bard. Ooh, fun champions. How to Lulu against other encounters? Or like really pokey. Ooh, okay. How to play Lulu into counter champions and pokey champions, right? Is that what you're saying? For Lulu specifically, I would say if you're going against really enchanters. Oh, okay. Lulu does pretty okay into enchanters. Some will outscale her, like Sona, but I highly recommend getting used to, again, like just ing the enemy and then queuing. The most powerful part about Lulu is her laning phase. She has a really good lane. So if you can, try your best to always like start Q level 1, Q the enemy, play in the bushes really, really hard. And then of course by the time you hit like mid to late game, you just have to pray that your team can carry. Yeah. And then for pokey champions, if you're playing against like Vel'Koz or Xerath, start E instead of Q because you're never gonna land Q. And don't be scared to go even level 2 to start poly, depending on what type of ADC you have. Like if you have a Tristana, start poly instead of Q. And just play a little bit back and try to sustain your HP as much as possible and shield your ADC in lane if they do try to get poked out. Yeah. Poke lanes are really, really hard for Lulu. So it's okay to lose lane and feel a little like if you feel pressure and you feel slightly, what's the word? Frustrated, that's totally completely fine and completely valid and it's very normal. But try to keep your head in the game and just keep trying your best to shield the damage and don't overextend to allow basically that poke to be put onto you. Yeah. The biggest part is if they use an ability and they miss, that's your chance to poly on top of yourself and then engage with like EQ and then like auto. I'm struggling really hard with positioning. Like, I like having a hard, yeah, poking, like, hard time poking. Like in lane or because as soon as you're out of lane and you're kind of level 6, you have to play farther back. And you have to basically play as like a buff / help your team initiate. Yeah. But if you're in laning phase, how do I say this? I would say don't be scared to like put poly on yourself and like speed yourself up with it. And really, really try to stay in the bushes. If you're always utilizing like the bushes in lane, in most cases, trading will become a lot more simpler, like simple. Yeah. I would say I have a lot of YouTube videos on Lulu, and I actually have just posted like I think 2 commentary videos on it. So go watch those and then kind of see how I'm playing out the laning phase and how I'm like clicking, because you might have your DPI a little too high and it's hard for you to like click around. I need to do like an explanation YouTube. Hold on. I'll post it in chat. Here you go. I was trying. Yes, I was trying to help you out. I appreciate it. I need to make one. I watched the Nami one. That one was really good. I'm glad you liked it. Yay! Also, thank you, Pro Dodge, for the follow. But yeah, I post commentary videos. So, and I'm pretty sure I posted like recently 2 Yuulu ones. Yeah, that you can watch. And it might be helpful. It might be, or it might not be. Sometimes commentary videos aren't helpful. I don't find them like super duper crazy. I can kind of just like watch the gameplay of other people and then mimic it. But yeah. And if you ever want coaching, Porcelain, you can join my Discord. And I do free coaching. I forgot to sub to the YouTube channel. Did? Oh, nice. Yeah. Yeah, I highly recommend everyone to go check my YouTube out and also join my Discord. I just saw the post about the coach tracking your periods. Like, oh, it's fine. Yeah, it's okay. That is great. That is great. Yeah. Important question. I know I'm a bit annoying. But do you recommend playing Shaco against another mage ranged as support? The issue with that is you won't do anything in lane. But if you're good at cheesing, then go for it. You're not gonna play for lane in that instance. You're actually just gonna be playing to roam and play around like top lane, mid lane, and jungle. You're kind of just leaving your ADC to fend for themselves. I highly recommend hovering your champ in champ select though, if you're going to opt into playing Shaco support, so then your ADC can pick something that's like self-efficient, like either an APC or like Ezreal. Yeah. I think this is what we were talking about in YouTube. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I remember that. Yeah. I still hold that, where it's like, yeah. Just rotate up top lane, slash mute all, and play like a psycho. ADCs are used to suffering. Think about all their kids leaving them. True. True and real. But I think I'm gonna call it now, guys. Again, to recap what happened on stream, I posted on Discord for that I'm gonna be doing free coaching for anybody who messaged me and doesn't mind their content or like their coaching session to be used for content on YouTube and also onto my stream. So if you're interested in that, please feel free to join my Discord and look into that. My post is an announcement channel. You can also get the streaming role to get notified on when I go live, and you can also get the content role to get notified on when I post my YouTube videos. Highly recommend you checking out my YouTube, which is this one right here. Yeah. I repost all the content that I do on stream in an edited form over there. So if you ever miss a coaching session or a stream, highly recommend you checking that out. I stream daily, start time at around 8 p.m. If I'm not doing coaching sessions, I'm going to be doing commentary like gaming, which basically means I'm playing on my main account, playing normally masters to challenger lobbies, and commentating on what I'm doing, at basically trying to be as educational as possible. And then feel free to check out my socials. yeah, I post when I'm going live on Twitter, and I should post all the time on there. Your short literally came up in my algo last night. Yo, let's go. But yeah, I will be back tomorrow. I am unsure if I'm going to be coaching, but if I'm not, then I definitely will be doing commentary. Yeah. I raided once and I didn't realize my phone was listening. Ooh. Let's go. Sorry, Wick. Sorry, dude. I just finished. But yeah, I'm gonna go raid someone. I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me and chilling. Yeah, it was fun. I was doing some coaching session for jungle, so that was fun. Let's go raid Mr. Will because he's really nice. Yeah, but I'm gonna go. Bye bye, everyone. Have a great rest of your night. I'll be back tomorrow. Bye bye.